Today we will discuss about the conservative force. Conservative force is basically a force under effect of which the work done is independent of path followed by the object. There are many examples of the conservative force. One example is gravitational force, another one is the magnetic force and electrostatic force also. So, today we are going to discuss mathematically how the gravitational force having the conservative nature. So, in the diagram you find there are three cases, we will discuss one by one. In the first case, the object is lifted from point A to point B. The vertical height is small h. So, here the amount of work done is under effect of gravitational force. So, when the object is lifted vertically upward, work done will be mgh cos 180 degree, that is minus mgh. Now, in the second case, the same object is lifted from A to B level through height s, but this time it is through the staircase. The object is lifted from A to C, then C to D, D to E, E to F and F to P. For these segmented steps for work done, we have W2. In the second case, it is WAC plus WCD plus WDE plus WEF and WFD. If you come to WAC, this is the vertical displacement. So, it will be mg h1 cos 180 degree. When you come to CD, because the CD, the horizontal displacement x1 against gravitational force. So, formula will be mg x1 cos 180 degree, because the force is acting downward or displacement is along horizontal. Now, similarly FDE, formula will be mg h2 cos 180. For FEF, it will be mg x2 cos 90 degree, and for the last vertical displacement mg h3 cos 180 degree. When you solve mathematically, because cos 180 is minus 1, so minus mg h1 cos 90 0, so it will be 0. Similarly, this minus mg h2 90 degree, it will be 0, minus mg h3, and you find minus mg is common in all three terms. So, in bracket we have h1 plus h2 plus h3, this is finally minus mg h. Now, you find the amount of work done is same in both the cases. For cross verification, we have taken the third case. In the third case, the object is lifted to the inclined surface. Let the length of the inclined surface is small l and it is inclined at angle theta. So, when the object at this point, its gravitational force is always acting downward mg, and weight is a vector quantity, it can be resolved into two components, mg cos theta and mg sin theta. The object is lifted against gravity mg sin theta. So, the same amount of work done is required, that is mg sin theta. And what the displacement L. So, what will be the work done to the inclined surface? It will be mg sin theta, this is the amount of force, L is the displacement of cos 180 degree, because mg sin theta is acting opposite to the displacement L. And cos 180 is minus 1 minus sin theta. From the diagram you will find h by L, the perpendicular upon hypotenuse, this angle is theta. So, sin theta is equal to h by L, L cancel, minus mg h. So, again you find in the third case the amount of work done is same, that is minus mg h. So, if you consider equation 1, 2, 3, you will find the amount of work done is same minus mgh. So, this mathematical step proves that the amount of work done is same, either the object is lifted vertically upward through the staircase and through the inclined surface. It means the gravitational force is a conservative force. There are two important inferences about conservative force. The work done always independent of path under effect of conservative force. The second is, for a cyclic process, work done is 0. What is the meaning of this? If you lift the object vertically upward, minus mgh. When you lift the object from B to A, work done will be plus mgh. It means for cyclic process, work done will be 0. So, these are the two important inferences about the conservative force.